My name is Emma Barrera, and Hereditary is the best movie ever. It is the best for three key reasons. One, the intelligent and limited use of stereotypical horror elements. Two, its very human and relatable characters. And three, the brilliant use of foreshadowing throughout the film. The first reason it is the best is that Hereditary does not rely on a lot of stereotypical or cheap horror elements, such as excessive gore, jump scares, or a soundtrack that is engineered to make your anxiety rise. In fact, Hereditary doesn't feel much like a horror film at all until about the last 15 minutes of the movie. Before that, it's mostly a family drama where you watch a very broken family interact for, I think, the span of like a week, maybe a month, I don't actually know. And then interrupted briefly with bits of gore or very climactic events. The second reason it is the best is that the characters in Hereditary are very well written, they're very relatable, and they're very human. These aren't your stereotypical 80s slasher archetypes. There's no final girl, there's a final boy, but not in the same sense. The characters in Hereditary don't know they're in a horror film. These are horrible, traumatic events happening to them, and they're reacting as if they're just regular people. Maybe slightly more mentally ill people than normal, but still regular people. In fact, I think the one thing that really made me fall in love with the film was that the director, Ari Aster, has the teenage son cry. Actually cry. And it's just seeing a boy my age faced with horrible traumatic events. I mean, his mother's trying to kill him when it happens. And seeing him cry and just be like, Mom, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Was a lot more impactful than I think many horror movies I've seen. Because in that moment, I could relate to him. The third reason it is the best is the brilliant use of foreshadowing throughout the film. I've probably seen Hereditary about 4 times, and every time I noticed something else that I didn't before, or something else earlier in the film that relates to events that I know go on later. And why you may be thinking, if I need to watch this movie multiple times for it to be good, then it's not a good movie. And I think you could definitely have a point there. I enjoy it, however, and I really allows me to really appreciate the intense amount of thought and detail that went into this movie. Again, my name is Emma Barrera, and Hereditary is the best movie ever. To illustrate why it is the best, we looked at the use of foreshadowing, the lack of stereotypical horror elements, and the well-written human characters. Thank you.